There's a guy named Philip Catron who was a friend of mine that I'd worked with before in some of my own endeavors. And when we were doing some conference calls early on, trying to decide as a group, who do we have do these arrangements for us? Jill had loved a song that I'd done before, and she asked who did that arrangement, and I told her, and we called him. And he's a Nashville guy now, but originally from Los Angeles, and he is just absolutely brilliant, as you know from hearing them. But he just really knocked it out of the park. He really, just through, I think, even the friendship that I have with him, he really poured all of his heart and soul into this. Yeah. And again, God's hand on that. We really, really believe that.
And Jason's from Nashville, and he does the Nashville thing. Oh yeah, that's my bud. Yeah, no, I'm friends with David Phelps. No, I'm friends with Bill Gaither. But yeah, so that he does this, and every now and then we're like, yeah, I know you got these friends. And then he hooks us up with Philip Catron, who is like, oh, okay, you know, who is this guy? I didn't know, and I'm kind of the ignorant one here. I should know who this guy is. And the arrangements, and at the same time remaining true. We were all passionate about one thing in this project, and that was the melody was still there. We wanted to have these really unique, interesting arrangements, but we didn't want to lose the melody, because you lose that, you can't sing along anymore.
It hasn't been so artistically doctored that you can't sing along.
That's right, and he nailed it.
That's a great point too. A lot of us, I mean, we grew up singing these things, but when you think about how we grew up, we probably grew up in a church that had a piano and an organ, and that's all that was playing as we sang these hymns. But you know what? The imagination of our soul created this beautiful orchestration that we would hear every time we would hear it in It Is Well With My Soul.
Yeah,
and Philip was able to bring that to life. And I think that's what makes the arrangement so beautiful, is because that imagination comes to life, and you can see this portrait being painted right in front of your eyes. And like he said, the melody's still there. You don't lose the integrity of the hymn. And that's
you can almost imagine the throne.
That's
in the midst.
It takes you
and
to that
we
worship
do.
experience.
And we do. When we got those headphones on in the studio in Nashville, and I'm hearing the Prague Symphony, and I'm hearing these arrangements come to life, there were times where every one of us in that studio, including the producers and trackers, everyone was crying. I mean, we are so close to this project. It's not fake. If you're getting that feeling, it's because we were getting that feeling when we were putting it down. And you phrased it so well. God wove this together.
Wow. I think it could cause a resurrection of something that to a great extent we've lost. Did you go to Czech Republic?
We did not. We did not. Philip and Kent Hooper, who was in the production side of things as well, they went over. They work with the symphony there quite often, and so we would have loved to, but time
Through
and
the magic of
budgets didn't
technology,
permit.
it
That's
all
right.
comes together.
Absolutely.
Now you're taking this across the country, and it's a sing-along. You don't even want to use that term, but you're inviting audience participation.
Yeah. That's right, and we want to leave it to them too. I mean, some people come to a concert to see, but these hymns, they're a little bit different, aren't they? I mean, they evoke in us these emotions that we associate with funerals, with weddings, with the most significant parts of our lives. When someone says, "What's your favorite hymn?" there's normally a title, and it's associated with a memory almost every time. Oh, this hymn, because it means this to me. And that's what this is about. And so they get there, and they're sitting there, and they're enjoying the music, and we're belting out these high notes. And then they're getting these moments to just respond and join in. And they can sing the whole time if they want to. I mean, as long as their neighbor's okay with that. But
did you notice the comments after the royal wedding? Sorry, Jim, I just had to mention one more time.
I'm sorry, was there a royal wedding recently? I don't think they covered that on television at all.
The atmosphere in that beautiful cathedral, the majestic music, the beautiful old hymns. There were people who commented on having tears, having an experience. And I believe the presence of God comes.
Amen.
I know it's going to happen with what you have in store. Big tour. This is the debut tour.
Yes.
We're all meeting you for the first time.
That's right.
It's going to be exciting to see.
And we're right here local on Friday, tomorrow. We're in Kitchener. Well, I guess not in Burlington, but we're in Kitchener, so we're close by.
Starting in Kitchener. You know, I'm gonna bring the page up right now, because we just don't want anyone to miss that could possibly be a part. Now, we can go on to the internet, and you can see it's right there, and get the details. Here are the cities and the dates. Can you see? Should I run them down? Can we go back? I just really want to make sure the nation knows what they don't want to miss. Kitchener tomorrow night, May 6th. Scarborough Saturday night. Winnipeg, wow, you're on the move. Manitoba, Sunday night. Then May 13th in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Regina, May 15th. Then on to BC, it's Kelowna, June 3rd. Kamloops, June 4th. Vancouver, June 5th. And then you're coming back this way. Edmonton, Alberta, June 10th. Red Deer, Alberta, June 11th. And Calgary on June 12th.
Moira, I should add too that the Manitoba and Saskatchewan dates will be happening, but they've been postponed a little bit.
They've been pushed to the fall.
They've been pushed to the fall, just
Yeah.
logistically speaking.
And
We
people
wanted
will
to
see
make
that.
sure that we were really going to capitalize and make sure if we were there that we were really giving people the opportunity and stuff.
And
So there's a
people will
few
see that on
logistic
the
things.
website when they go
That's
and
right.
figure
That's
that
right.
out. But yeah.
Well, you're all stars in your own right.
Especially him.
And
Oh,
you're
please.
Hey, Shane, didn't Lionel Richie describe you as a talent that is unrivaled?
Did he?
Hello.
That sounds very
wow,
nice.
that is very nice.
Sweet.
Clearly
Yeah.
he didn't know David
Lionel-
and I at the time, right?
Lionel
Yeah,
Richie and I are
met us
buddies.
yet, and so
Lionel
didn't
Richie and I
realize,
are
you know, what the
buddies,
bar was
guys.
set at, so.
We're buds.
But together, something very special. I want to thank you for what you're doing. I want to thank Jillian Siemens for a vision that I believe is going to change the map musically.
And we want to thank you. We were in the green room listening to your intro at the beginning. We want you to go everywhere with us because that
Yeah, we're
was.
taking
It's
it
just
couldn't be
true.
any better. It couldn't
It's
be any
just
better.
true. Listen, I like diverse music, and I would normally change it up, really, in a long drive. I just played and played, and I sang and sang.
That's awesome. You have no idea how much that means to us because that's what we want, right? When we left this project and it's being mastered and all this, it's like a piece of art. And you get it ready, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to present it to the world and going, I hope they like it as much as we do.
Hello, I haven't
And-
even said about the CD. Is it available everywhere?
It is available.
Now?
They can check out our website and order it from there and in stores soon across the country. So.